Hey you guys, it's your girl, the Real True Divine Feminine, and I come to you with a quick little message. And my message to you guys is always be on the good side of karma. Whatever you put out in the universe will always come back to you, whether it's good or bad. Some of you guys be putting your mouth on people you have no reason putting your mouth on. Some of you guys be wishing bad against people you have no reason wishing bad against. Some of you guys be doing things and then want to blame others and not take accountability for the things that you do when karma hits you. I don't care if it's 30 years from now, karma comes back and it comes back with vengeance. That's why I always speak love and light to anybody, and I always pray for everybody. I'ma always stick to this. This is my word. I'm not changing it or whatever. Nobody can tell me different. Prayer is the biggest weapon that you have. Learning how to fall on your knees and intercede and pray for someone is better than you can give anybody cash. You can give them whatever. But prayer, somebody that's going boldly to the throne of God on your behalf and interceding for you, is you're under their covenant. And when somebody have you under their covenant, they really love and care about you a lot. Because praying for someone, Pray now, praying, genuine heart prayers. I'm talking about crying out to God boldly, covering your head, falling on your knees, praying, interceding for this person, interceding for their problems, their worries, their cares. People do not have to know what you have going on behind closed doors to pray for you. People will pray for you and intercede for you and do what they need to do for you. They don't have to find out what you got going on. If somebody gonna be a blessing to you, they gonna be a blessing to you without knowing what you have going on behind the scenes. Sometimes people want to know your business so they can go and discuss your business. I feel like being a blessing to somebody else because you never know when one of yours will need to be blessed. Your family needs to be blessed. Something going on with you guys. I say this all the time. I treat people right because I never know what my 12 children are going to be in need of. And no, I don't have 12 children, but I'm speaking my 12 children into existence. Mind your business. Don't judge me, judge your mama. Listen, all I'm saying is this right here. Um, you have to be willing to be. We're here to be helpmates to one another. We're here to uplift one another, encourage one another. If you see your brother or sister down, you're supposed to encourage them and let them know, listen, trouble don't last always. He's an on-time God. The problem that you're going through now is only just a test of your faith. You're going to get through this. You got to continue to reach, continue to pray, continue to stay prayed up, continue to know that God is working on your behalf. When you allow God to work on your behalf, he does what he needs to do. But you can't put your hands in a situation when God is working on your behalf. You are not God. You cannot overstep him or overstep what he's trying to do in your life. And when you put your hands in it, it's like telling him you know what's best for you. And you don't know what's best for you. You got to allow God to continue to do what he needs to do in your life, because if he working out this problem and these worries, there's no need for you to be worried about it or try to figure it out. He says to cast all his cares upon him because he cared for you first. So when you casting your problems and your worries upon him, you don't have time to be sitting down and worried. I gave God that problem. Some of you guys, y'all be going through all kind of stuff behind closed doors, and y'all stress and y'all worry about these things instead of allowing God to fix it. Listen, we are all on borrowed time. We all done been stressed. We all done been behind. We all done been through some things. We get through things by the testimony. We tell our testimony. We help one another. We encourage one another. We uplift one another. We let one another know, like, listen, I've been through what you've been through. I done had a problem. I done been through stuff with people lying on me. I done been through stuff with people trying to play with my kids. I done been through financial restraints. You know how I got through? I got through because I went through. I went through it with no murping, no complaining, no griping, but I got through. I got through with the power of God holding my hand. He leading and guiding me, and I stood on his word. God says, you have not because you ask not. He says, seek and you shall find. God says, he tells us in his word that we got to continue to look to the hills which cometh our help, and our help coming from him. God also says that he gives us free will. God been telling a lot of us to leave circumstances, leave situations, leave relationships, leave church members, leave areas where we at, because it's taking our peace. God says, my peace I leave with you. So if God is leaving us with his peace, why should we stay in a situation where we have no peace? Where our joy is being stole, where we can't sleep at night, we living in a household full of havoc and chaos. God says no, he giving us peace. We should always be in peace because he give us our peace. We should not let the worries of this world take over us, okay? Because we're here to do an assignment, to do his will, to do his way, to be a helpmate to one another, to encourage one another, to uplift one another. We can't do any of that if we're trying to tear each other's down. And guess what? Then when karma comes around, we want to blame other people for what we did. No, we must take accountability for all the actions that we have done. We must be bold enough to say, man, this is why I'm going through what I do. I remember somebody came to me and they was homeless and they were going through money finances crisis, and I could help them, but instead I talked about them and I wouldn't go tell everybody what they was going through. I put my mouth on them and told everybody their business. That's why the hell I'm going through what I'm going through. Or I laughed at somebody else's pain when they were going through pain. That's why I'm going through one. We supposed to be on the good side of karma. July is going to be a blessed month. This is going to be an abundant month. God is opening doors for us. God is doing things for us. Stuff is moving on our behalf because we are in the right position to receive what God has for us. We cannot allow ourselves to be on the bad side of karma. Look, food and stuff is already high. These people jacking up our bills, insurance, gas, everything. So it's time for you to get yourself together and be on the good side of karma. Do a good for deed today. Pray for somebody today. Plant a seed into somebody else today. You know what I'm saying? Just be of good courage, good faith, a good person today. Stop trying to tear other people down, but be good to someone today so that you can receive your blessed karma that's coming to you. You want to be on the good side of karma. I'm telling you, because that bad side of karma is not what's up. Man, that stuff hit like a ton of bricks and hit every area of your life. So be on the good side of karma today. Pour into somebody else today. Uplift somebody else today. Encourage somebody else today. Be a blessing into somebody else today. Because you know why? We never know when we need that person. We never know what circumstances or situations we might find ourselves in. You could be up today, but tomorrow you wake up, somebody took all your money. You got to move out of your house. You got to do all the rest of this. So guess what? Be a blessing into somebody else. Stop judging people because we all go through stuff behind closed doors. You never know what somebody else is going through behind closed doors. You might go mess with somebody and just don't know they on a breaking point and they end up hurting themselves because you could have poured into it. You could have poured into them. You could have spoken life. You could have encouraged them. There's nothing wrong with you taking your time and saying, you know what, it's going to get better. You know, storms don't last always. You're going to be all right. God going to make a way out of no way for you. He going to bring something through for you. It's okay to encourage somebody and let them know that God is fighting for them. Tell your testimony today. Your testimony might can help somebody else who's going through, because we don't know who's going through what. Because people are ashamed to say what they're going through behind closed doors because so many people want to judge them about what they're going through. So many people want to judge them or look down or talk down on them. Like, no, we're supposed to love one another. If your brother and sister come to you with something in secret that they're going through, that's not for you to go and tell everybody, but that's for you to pray for them, encourage them. And, you know, if you don't have the words to say, the best thing you can do is tell them that I'm going to pray for you, or pray with them right then and there. Stop putting your mouth on people. Stop judging people. Stop being on the bad side of karma. And God want to reward us, y'all. I'm telling y'all. God want to reward us. God want us to have a blessed life here on earth. God want us to live, bro. He want us to enjoy life. Not be down, not be sad, not be depressed, not be hurt, not none of that, man. Listen, God is calling his peoples home. He calling them home. Good-hearted people that never do nothing to hurt nobody, always uplifting, always encouraged, always doing this. God is calling his people home. He's calling his good and faithful servants home. Guess what? You do not want God to call you home and you have not done your job or completed your mission, and you going home with nothing but the bad karma. Turn your life around. Be a blessing to someone else. Uplift somebody else. It all starts with you. Cleanse up what's inside of you, because what's inside of you gonna come out of you. And a lot of y'all are showing people y'all true, authentic colors. They showing people, you showing people exactly who you are. Guess what? Cleanse yourself, clean you up, and stop trying to hurt and harm other people. And stop being mad because other people on the good side of karma and you on the bad side of karma. Listen, everybody have a time and a season where they up and they down. Don't get it twisted. Everything is not all smiles. I don't care how nobody make it feel. Everything is not all smiles. We all have good days. We all have bad days. But different people know how to handle different situations. But I'm here to encourage y'all to keep going, because I want you guys to be on the good side of karma. I want you to receive the blessings that God has for you. And He has so many blessings for you, but you cannot allow yourself to keep doing evil, keep doing wrong, keep trying to hurt somebody and think you're going to receive the good side of karma. You're not, baby. You're going to get the bad side of karma. So I'm asking you guys to get yourself together, to get your life together so you can receive the blessings, the karma that God has for you guys. It's your girl, the Real True Divine Feminine. I hope that message bless who it needs to bless and help who it needs to help. Peace.